What's up, you guys? It's Zunigas. Before we start our day, we're going to the gym. Let's see where the day takes us. So let's head to the gym. I'm gonna meet Jose over there. Thomas might show up. Yeah, it's gonna be hopefully an interesting day. All right, so Thomas didn't come to the gym. It's just me and you today.
He completely messed up our streak, bro.
I know.
was training him. We had a good regimen going.
No, I'm ready. I'm pumped. But I was in the way over here. I forgot my chassis. Oh, you have someone on your bag?
That's why you have me, bro. Cream or powder? I'm always ready.
All right, so if you guys don't know what chassis is, this is amazing for your balls, for sweating, to prevent any chafing, and monkey butt. So if you have monkey butt, this is great to have.
I think if you have swamp ass or any sort of swamp balls, this is really good for it. And if you work out, chances are you've had that problem before, so it's good to just apply right before a workout. That way, if you're doing squats or anything with a lot of mobility, you won't.
If there's any friction.
Yeah, you're gonna avoid any friction, and it feels good as hell on your balls, right? You get like a minty. It's like a very mint. Here.
Okay. Tingly sensation.
Go ahead, add it. Well, I'm sure. Well, he already knows because he's used it before.
Stop thinking, guys.
Much better. It feels like I usually apply it in the morning. Like usually, like how I like to apply it, like especially if I know it's gonna be a humid or a hot day, I just apply it in the mornings. That way you're good. There's also a cream that you can use in other regions. Like let's say you have chafing under here or chafing in your thighs. Let's say your thighs rub too much. This cream is good for that as well. So chassis is really kind of like the grooming for all the awkward situations that most grooming companies never cover.
Yeah. What's their slogan? Men care for down there.
I mean, that pretty much.
That's pretty much summarizes everything.
Sums everything up. The shower primer, how it works is you apply it in the shower, you wash it off, and basically what that does is it cleans you off. It smells good, but it also helps with that friction reduction across your whole body.
So they have a full setup grooming powder, cream, and shower. So it's awesome. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have a link down below so you guys can check it out. And I'm gonna tell you guys are not going to be disappointed. You're going to love it. It is an amazing product and it's great. Like he said, if you're going to the gym and you move a lot of squats, it's a must-have. So link down below so you guys can check it out.
Okay, there's a roach on my laptop.
Oh, what the hell? Bro, kill it.
Somebody kill it. That's not funny. That's not funny.
I'm not grabbing that.
Tomas, I swear to God.
What? I don't like what you.
God, do not come after me. You guys are not funny. I know you guys are doing something. It's fake.
It is.
Because I wasn't going to do that.
It is
Don't
fake.
have-
It is fake.
I'm going to throw it out. Oh, que asco.
Just grab it.
I see it. I can tell it's plasticky.
Okay, just grab it then.
I'm not going to grab it.
If it's plastic, Maria, who cares?
Oh, no, que asco.
It looks so
So
real.
funny.
We said no more pranks against me.
No, it was not a prank. It was there when we got here. It's real. It's real. Because it was moving.
And you guys put it on top of my
No, it fell. Right one, it fell from the
I don't
top.
trust you guys. I said no more pranks. I don't want to be part of this.
Part of what?
It's
Prank?
not funny. I've seen you with the freaking camera, Juan Carlos.
Oh.
Dumbass.
I'm just upset.
I didn't do jack. I didn't do
Who's not
jack.
here?
I'm gonna punch somebody.
I didn't do jack.
Punch me, it wasn't me.
I'll punch you.
I only have the camera here.
Just take it, bro.
No, that's just a miedo.
Were you?
No, I'm leaving. Never
Go get Jose's truck. All right, so I'm editing Jose's video in Spanish, and
A medida que nuestro vestuario común se ha puesto más y más y más.
what the heck did he
I
just
feel like
say?
he makes up words.
I know.
He doesn't know how to speak Spanish. It's embarrassing.
It's ridiculous.
embarrassing to the Hispanic culture.
It's like bad. He makes up words, I think.
And people in one of his videos ask like, Jose's the king of making up Spanish words. Because that's not even a freaking word. We can't even decipher. Jose!
What?
What the hell did you say here?
Huh?
We can't decipher what the hell you said here.
You guys suck, bro.
A
Listen.
medida que nuestro vestuario común se ha puesto más y más.
Se huevo.
casual,
Oh,
se ha vuelto. Bro, it's a common slip of the tongue.
not a word.
Se ha vuelto. Se ha vuelto más y más casual. Bro, you guys
That
suck.
sounded like Chinese.
Yeah, but I was going on a
Dude, you
roll.
suck at recording you literally suck at recording videos in Spanish.
I want to see you record a full video in Spanish.
I can do it. My Spanish is better than your Spanish.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do a video on how to get ready to me. In Spanish.
Like, I'll do
And
a,
let them
no,
see.
I'll do a makeup video. What I'm good at.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get ready like a-
And if it's better than yours, what do I get? I'll take a day
I mean,
off.
it's not by a day off. If you don't, I better see your ass at the mall. Doing
the
a workout.
mall?
I'm doing the
No,
workout.
no,
Yes,
no,
come on.
no, no,
Come
no,
on.
no.
Why are you scared?
No. That
You-
challenge is not on the table.
Yes, it is.
No,
You're
it's not.
taking a day off if you win, and if you lose,
a $500 bonus.
and if you lose, you end up doing the workout challenge at the mall.
At the workout. Doing the workout. You guys want to see that challenge?
Challenge
You want to see Maria do a
accepted.
Spanish video and see if she can go up against me. Supposedly she speaks better Spanish than me.
Better flow,
Who can explain-
better words, better
explain the
flow, and
concept
good
good.
explanation.
Good,
Okay.
good explanation.
Does it matter how long my video is? Because you can
No,
explain
no.
stuff in a short amount of period, but in your videos are shorter.
Correct. No, doesn't
Does it matter? As long as my
Explain-
Spanish is good.
Explanation and then
Yeah, but you
program.
can't be like,
Okay, it can't be like, alright, so ahora me voy a pintar la cara. Ahora me voy a poner concealer. Like that, no. You have to explain step by step like you would an English video, and I have English videos of you, so it better be the word count equal.
just like an English, like you do in English video.
There you go, guys.
Wait, I didn't agree with this.
You challenged me. What are you talking
Exactly. So
I was
he's accepting
recording.
your challenge.
I was recording.
But I never said I wanted to do them all.
No.
I don't do good with
You're in the Bears den, and the Bears ground.
Ew.
Alright. Look.
I need a haircut. I have a bad hair day.
What the hell's it's like he can't even style his hair. So
His
now
hair's going out like that, and he looks like Wolverine.
So Jose is gonna style his magic hands.
Style my magic.
What? I've been off my game lately, bro. Hurry up, come on.
What are you doing?
Are you okay, Thomas?
Juan's
just got-
gonna-
he just
Jose's
got-
gonna style Juan's hair.
This got broken off. Now hurry up, idiot. I'm not touching your hair. Not it. So for one, we need double duty. We're gonna go flat iron and blow dry. Okay, step one for curly hair. We need good product. Or something that's gonna hold. So step one, let's put some
Juan,
pre-styler.
I think you should just like,
And braise my curls, right?
yeah.
Cut it short and braise my curls.
Ew, no. Never mind.
No. We'll have to cut it.
Fade it. Taper it up nicely. I just need a haircut.
Okay, you see, so we're working in the product. We're gonna do medium heat to not mess up his hair. It's like I'm doing a wire brush, bro.
I need you to sit down, bro. Your hair doesn't look that much better, Thomas.
Yeah, your hair?
Because
I use gel. I can do that.
I don't have any gel. Tomorrow, don't put any product. I'm gonna bring my product.
No.
Thomas, you just got to be, bro.
Got to be.
I made you look like me. You know, I'm starting to think that it's one that doesn't know how to use a blow dryer.
Ay, no.
That was disgusting. No, it doesn't.
You look like Jose.
That's what
You
I'm
guys
saying.
are gonna look like
You said
twins.
that was a little bit disgusting.
Yeah.
Dude, I just did a regular side part. This is what a side part should look like.
Are you going somewhere tonight or?
No, I'm just showing him that he sucks at doing his hair.
It's a TMF.
Now we're gonna seal everything off with the last coat of hair product. I'm working miracles here, boys.
Now I'm just gonna cut my hair.
Volume, volume, volume. my god, I messed everything up.
You look like
Dude, you look like Jose, bro.
Because I did my hairstyle on him.
Yeah, it
You're
doesn't look
welcome.
bad. It doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad. You're welcome.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like it? You don't have too much to be picky about, bro.
I'm just gonna cut it off.
Oh, it looks nice, man.
It does. With a good fade,
It actually does look good.
it will look fire. But be careful. Wendy won't be able to keep her hands off. That's what TMF does to you. So, we're in the drag strip.
Unfortunately, I'm using this hat, but I like the color. It looks black. It looks good. I mean, I can still rock anything.
It sucks being a loser, bro. If you guys want a Champ hat and be part of the Champ, should we create Champ?
Champ hat.
I don't like this one though, because this is like cheap. I made it like in 2 seconds. Just
We
to
should. What do you guys think of making Champ hats and even L hats? Nobody will know what it is
It's just
unless
funny.
you buy it for your friend.
It's funny.
It's funny, yeah.
That's cool. All right, whatever. Not the point. We're at the drag strip, and we were thinking. You remember when you're kids? Like I remember. I'm still a kid. But like, you know how you're in a stoplight and all of a sudden somebody's challenging you and you want to race them and you want your car to be
Happened
faster?
a lot with your Corvette.
Oh, it happened all the well, not even when I had my truck, but my truck was slow. And like everybody wanted to race me, especially like the other kids. So like, the problem is you're broke, you can't supercharge it, you can't like go and tune it.
Yeah, you don't have the money for that.
So you learn a couple things along the way, tricks you can do to make your car faster with what it already has. Does that make sense? So all you're doing is changing settings, mannerisms, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's more like tricks and tips.
Correct. So today, is it 4 or 5 we're gonna cover?
We have 4.
Maybe a bonus. Tricks that you can do to make your car faster, and we're gonna prove it with the drag strip. So we're in the drag strip, we got actual times. I'm gonna run this car like a normal kid would. You know, on sport mode, you probably would put it on sport mode. As soon as the light says green, I'm booking it. I'm just gonna step on it and go. Cool?
Cool.
Sounds good?
Let's go.
So that way we can get a base of what the time is gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, for a regular race.
Sounds good.
Right, so sport mode, well, let's go.
So this one is just the run.
A base run. All right, so there's a base run. Light, as soon as it goes green, step on it. You can see horsepower numbers and everything.
503. So 503 horsepower. I think 479 is the highest pounds of torque that's on.
Okay, that was just a base run. Keep in mind this is a high performance vehicle, but I want to show you by just changing a couple things, instantly your runs will be faster and you'll be able to run faster basically.
Yeah. All right, so that run, we should go get the slip.
Let's go get the slip.
And see what the slip says.
Time was 12:1, so it's definitely slow
Very
for this
slow.
car.
Yeah.
And we crossed at 119. So here's a couple mistakes we made off the bat. First,
AC was on.
AC was running. If you're gonna race anybody,
Turn it off.
free hack, off.
Just the reason is because the AC compressor takes a lot of the load from the engine and a lot of the juice from the engine.
And at this point, you want to make sure that the engine is just working to get you from point A to point B, not to keep you comfortable. So that's the first thing. The second thing, traction control. Now most cars have a button to turn off traction control. So most cars put traction control there for basically what it says, to control the traction.
It's for safety.
For safety, that way you don't spin out. But what that also does is it reduces the amount of torque to make sure the car is always in control. In other words, making your car weaker off the line.
Correct.
If you want to go all out and you feel safe, you got good tires, and obviously you're racing, traction
Especially
control.
here in the drag strip, it's sticky, so it makes it
So,
better.
next mistake, it's still in sport, turn off traction control. There we go. Traction control off. Now, most cars will have this option for you. For example, my Silverado, a 2014
Still has.
truck, has the option to turn off traction control. If yours doesn't, then that means that there's no computer controlling your traction and you should be okay. Third thing, manual shifting. If you have the option of paddle, so for example, again, most modern cars like Maximas, Altimas, a lot of cars that even aren't considered sport cars have paddle shifters. Even my truck, you can manually control the shifts.
There is a button for it, yeah.
Correct. If you're racing and you feel confident controlling shifts, it's the best way to go.
It's faster than letting the computer shift if you're good at it.
If it's not a because most high performance, like really good cars, they're amazing.
Yeah.
At it. The problem is that on average, the 90% of cars aren't that amazing at it. And what they do is they shift earlier before it even hits the red line. Obviously, you don't want to go into the red line because you're going to damage the engine. And what happens is when it bounces off the rev limiter, it like chokes up the engine and it slows you down.
For safety purposes.
Correct. But what automatic shifting does, it shifts earlier to kind of maintain the longevity of the engine, you know, to make it last longer. If you manual shift, you'll be able to rev a little bit more to make sure you're running faster.
Yep.
But remember, you have to be fast with the shift. So we are going to manual shift this run also. What's the last one?
Power braking.
Power braking.
If you guys, a lot of cars, for example, this one, the GTR, my old Mercedes, they have launch control. But if your car doesn't have launch control, you do power braking.
Power braking.
And that's what you do a lot with this car because you don't know how to use the
correct.
launch control.
If you don't know what launch control or power braking is, basically, essentially, you step on the brake and rev the car up. What this does is it kind of gets the engine started. So when you're off the line, it doesn't have to start from 0, and instead it starts higher up in the RPMs, shooting you out. That's why the GTR, it literally feels like a bullet off the line when you do launch control.
Yeah, it does. It revs up to 4,000. You let go and that thing just goes.
Correct. So consider power braking
as a
like launch control. So now we're also going to power brake.
What's the RPM that you take it
I take it up to 2,000. I don't go crazy. Okay. But it makes a significant difference, and we'll see that right now. So AC off, traction control off, manual shifts, power braking. Let's go. All right, so see, now I have the brake. That was too slow.
But it felt a lot faster though.
Yeah.
And that was the 5th tip. If you're in the drag strip and you see the tree, there's pre-stage stage and there's 3
Not
yellow
even
lights.
on the drag strip. Think about it, on a street light when you're racing your friends.
But on the drag strip, there's 3 yellow lights. And as soon as you see that 3rd yellow, don't wait for the green, do the 3rd yellow. As soon as you see that 3rd yellow, you go.
Correct. Because a lot of people, and us included,
wait
for the green. And this guy, he's been racing for years, and he was giving us tips when we were on the track. And and as soon as we followed his tips, like our reaction
time went down.
And he showed us how slow we are. As if you're waiting for the green light, you're already too slow.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you see that 3rd yellow, you need to be going. I can guarantee you, even with that slower reaction time, this run was faster just because I did the manual shift, AC was off, traction control was off.
Exactly.
Watch.
Drag time is gonna be way lower. This one you said was 12?
12.1. If I'm not wrong, and I crossed it at 119.
12.149 at 119.
Let's look at the slip, but I think I did it at 125, if I'm not wrong. Even with that slower reaction time, we took off the line slower. This time was 11.7 versus 12.1.
12.1.
And I was going about a mile per hour faster.
And you went faster. So those are simple free tips and tricks you can do.
You don't have to tune your car.
No.
You don't have to pay for anything. Those are 5 tips basically.
I mean, but be reasonable. You're not gonna go drive a stock Honda against a Corvette.
Okay, no.
You know,
not like that. But if you're racing your friends, and let's say you both have Civics and you guys are beefing, this will give you your edge.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and these tips. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.